Hi, I'm Ray Noir and this is Amped. I would say a queer industrial rock alt goth artist with a lot of, I don't know, like a bit of gothic flair. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not from UK. I'm originally from Norway, Oslo. So I was part of like the black metal scene back in the day. Then I left for Paris, and then I came to London. I think it's really important because like I don't feel a lot has changed since I started listening to music. Um, yeah, I think like same with like people of color, we need representation on the main stages. We can't just, and women as well. Obviously, things are better. But for queers, I don't see a lot of changes yet, and also this can help people with who, you know, there's lots of people that likes rock and metal and grow up, and they are queer, and they need to have relatable role models, and I think that's important to show. So obviously this song is called Razorblade Romance. It's kind of like a song about my journey being queer from the metal scene in Norway. I kind of felt like an outsider, so I felt like I had to move country to be able to live authentically as myself. So that is kind of like what the song is about. So back to like, yeah, we need relatable role models in the rock and metal scene as well, and this is kind of like where this song comes from. So me and Steve, we actually met. I used to work at Vivian Westwood at the World's End shop, which is like the original shop, the sex shop. So we met there, and then we just kept in touch every time he comes to London to play with Billy Idol or his All Stars band. Like he always invite me, and then I just asked him once on Instagram, hey, would you be up for maybe do some guitars on my new track? And he's like, of course, Ray. So I was like, yes. So I was really happy, and yeah, and obviously I worked with a producer called John Cass from As Everything Unfolds. He did a production on the song, so I went to studio with him, and then obviously Steve, he lives in the States, so he did everything there and sent over the guitars, and yeah, and then lyrics I worked with a co-writer. So yeah. When I die, will you blow hopefully. Obviously now with this song I collaborated with Steve Stevens from Billy Idol. He's like a good friend of mine, so I'm so super happy he took the time to do this. So much respect for him. And obviously like me and Mimi, we haven't collaborated, we're just very good friends. She has come up on stage with me, sang You Mean the Devil a couple of times. But yeah, I work with Goth Minister. It's like an industrial goth metal band from Norway. So yeah, I love collaborating, to be honest, because you reach out to different audiences that you might not have done if you didn't. So yeah. So obviously, like, I feel like there hasn't been a lot of like queer representation in the rock and metal scene. I don't feel like we get the same opportunities on the main stages, in the media, radio, as our straight peers. So obviously I'm here to hopefully change that and inspire the younger kids. And obviously I grew up listening to like bands like Manson, Rammstein, Placebo, and all that stuff. So that they have like a lot of the, at least like Manson and Rammstein have a lot of the electronic stuff and the metal. So it's kind of like where I come from. But also grew up with the clubs, so it's like kind of like I love remixes. So I always get like my songs remixed by other bands. So it's more like dance floor dance floor fillers and stuff. Yeah. Obviously, like I released Scorpio in January 2024. That was like a mixture of songs collected or done throughout the years. It's like a little bit more electronic, and I think like personally, I'm vibing for the more like metal, industrial metal kind of vibe. So that's where I think I'm heading now. That's what I feel like, at least. But yeah, with a little bit of the club sound still in there. But yeah. I think it's important that all music styles are represented, and I feel like there has been like a little bit downfall for the old music in the mainstream the last few years. Like rock hasn't been like at the top. Obviously you have like bands like Bring Me, they're always doing great. But yeah, no, I think like it's time that the old scene is taking back its place. We need more metal, industrial, goth, rock. I was lucky and I got to share stage with Combi Christ in August. I would love to play more shows with them. They are also from Norway. So, but other than that, obviously Manson, Rammstein, give me a call and I'm there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bambi Thug will be fun. Mimi, yeah, Wargasm. Well, I really like Blackheart for some reason. Me and Bambi Thug, we did crowdfunding there once where we raised money for London Trans Pride, and also I like how they are like genderless toilets, and they are very supportive of the LGBTQI plus community. So yeah, I would say maybe Blackheart because of all that. It is a rock metal venue. So yeah, and it's a small, intimate. I like that. Obviously, I'm very proud of my friends, like Mimi, Wargasm. Harpy is another one that I really like. I'm stoked to see that she's doing great. We actually play in the same festival in Sheffield. It's called Resistance. Yeah, so happy to see my friends doing well. I actually listen to my friends' music quite a lot. So the next for Ray Noir is new music. There's a remix coming of Razorblade Romance later in March. Some new tracks, festival play, and yeah, some more gigs playing at Blackheart the 3rd of April, Resistance Festival the 18th of April, and yeah. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. Obviously the new one, Razorblade Romance, sick. Another one favorite is You, Me and the Devil. I have two versions, one album version and one which is more like trap version with Tom Saint. It's pretty sick actually.